Reality on the ground. I've shared this before, that one of the things that we were taught in law school is that there's often a wide gulf between what you learn in theory in an armchair and the reality on the ground. And this is the reality on the ground. This is a former president who is facing imprisonment. We've never seen this happen in American history. This is a leading candidate in a ongoing presidential campaign who is trying to use this as part of his narrative to propel him forward. So there are a lot of things happening and a lot is at stake. Yes, this is the civil trial, but as you would imagine, this will have major implications for some of the other ongoing trials. And I'll go ahead and just say tribulations that he has in other places in other states. To give you a little sense of where we are today, this is the courthouse, you would remember, where many of the five families of the New York Mafia from the 1970s and 1980s and even the 1990s were brought to justice. This is the place where Rudy Giuliani, when he was before he was mayor, when he was the assistant prosecutor, or actually the prosecutor, chief prosecutor for the Southern District of New York, this is one of the places that the RICO laws were unfolded. The RICO laws, which you know, are the subject of the indictment in Georgia for the former president. So we're in a very historic place. This is not the federal courthouse. The federal courthouse is a stone's throw from here, but this is the same district in which many of those, I would say, indictments and very historic landmark cases came down. The last thing I'll say here, as we're waiting for President Trump to arrive, or former President Trump to arrive, however you want to say it, they still retain their title, as you would know, is that the eyes of the world are here, because I think that this is a sense of American democracy and American legitimacy. There are a lot of people who are wondering, do our branches of government work? Is this really an exercise in futility? Or do we really believe when we say that everybody is called to account and that no one is above the law? Only time's going to tell what happens here, and I think there's many stages to unfold. Stay tuned.